Hi guys, this is Miss Baker. We're going to start on 210. What are the parts of an atom? Okay, so the first thing you have to understand is we recognize atoms and elements using symbols. All elements have their own unique symbol. It can consist of a single capital letter or a capital letter and one or two lowercase letters. It is really important when you are writing elements and symbols, you must keep capital letters capital and lowercase letters lowercase. Okay, when we're looking at an atom, they are made of 5 different parts. First of all, we have a nucleus. This is a central sphere. I want you to think of it as a suitcase. It always holds the positively charged protons and the neutrally charged neutrons. Outside the nucleus are rings that contain negatively charged electrons. So the nucleus is a suitcase. It holds positive protons and neutral neutrons. The rings that go around the outside hold electrons and they are negatively charged. Okay, so here is a picture of what I want you to think about. You have the suitcase in the center holding the protons and the neutrons, and then electrons are situated on rings or shells on the outside. They're either called rings or shells. And you do not have to draw this on page 210. Okay, the only difference between each element is the number of protons and electrons. These are always equal in a normal atom. Carbon has 6 protons and 6 electrons. Oxygen has 8 protons and 8 electrons. Sodium has 11 protons and 11 electrons. Chlorine has 17 protons, 17 electrons, and uranium has 92 protons and 92 electrons. They are always equal in an atom that hasn't been messed with. What information is in the periodic table tile? So in the upper right-hand corner, you have the atomic number. That tells you the number of protons and the number of electrons. In the middle, there will be the chemical symbol. Just under the chemical symbol is usually atomic mass. You will recognize that because it always has a decimal after it. Then you will usually have the name of the element, and the color of the box or the tile will tell you whether it's a metal, a nonmetal, or a metalloid. Okay, here is a picture of the worksheet that you guys are going to be working on. Yours is going to be a little different than normal than this is because it's obviously electronic, but I tried to make it as simple as possible. I want you to notice that here's your suitcase right here. Let's change our colors. Okay, so here's your suitcase. Think about a little handle, and that suitcase is locked. In there you have protons right here, you have neutrons, and then you have electrons on the outer rings. Now I want you to make sure you don't mess this up. This ring right here is a ring. Okay, I've got it solid, colored solid, because it always has electrons on it. The other 2 rings, ring number 2 and ring number 3, don't have to have electrons on it, but ring number 1, which is this first ring right here, does have to have electrons.